Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining today. We do lots of these programs to kind of tell you about other resources and referrals that we work with and partner with. My name is Aisha Dixon. I'm the director of the UCLA Emeriti Retirees Relations Center, and we're so happy to have our guest from the West Side today, Wise and Healthy Aging. I will put my contact information into the chat as well as our YouTube channel because we are recording. Please feel free to step out if you have a bio break, but hopefully this can be like an open forum. So if you have questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I will mute everyone right now. That way we can have our speaker not have any garbage trucks in the background, cats or animals, birds. So we got to do that. So with that, I'll turn it over to our speaker, Cindy, today to talk about wise and healthy aging.
Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, everyone, for sharing your morning with me. So my name is Cindy. I'm the Member Services Operations Manager over at Wise and Healthy Aging. I oversee two of our main programs, which is our mode transportation program. You'll be hearing a little bit more about that, as well as our Wise Diner program, both specific to Santa Monica residents. So today I'm going to get started. We're going to jump into sharing a little bit about our programs, one of our special projects, and focus a little bit also on some of our day trippers, which is new to our club-wise programming. And hopefully everyone will be really excited about that because we're super excited to share. So let me start with sharing my screen. And if you have any questions, are you able to see the presentation over here? Yep, okay.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, feel free to put those in the chat and I will answer them as I go. Okay, so we're gonna go over today our Club-Wise program, which you probably heard about before. Aisha sends some of our programming over when she sends out those newsletters I believe it's twice a month. And then like I mentioned, we'll go over Wise Diner, Mode, and one of our special projects, Wise Connections, which is all about digital literacy. So our first one, Club-Wise, that's our life learning program. We offer classes, events, travel, and this is for any adults that are 50 and older. The classes that we have right now are, I would say, about 70% still virtual and about 30% in person, both here in our Santa Monica location, as well as our Baldwin Hills location. So we're also located at the Macy's at the Crenshaw Mall on the 3rd floor. And some of the Santa Monica classes that we have here include, we have Tai Chi on Mondays, we have a fitness group on Thursdays, and we also have bridge. So we have both the beginner bridge and duplicate bridge, which people really seem to like. And then, as I mentioned, we have our day trippers. So some of the trips that people have already taken that they really enjoyed was our SoFi Stadium tour, as well as a Battleship Iowa trip, which just happened last week. And I want to take a quick break from this and show you a really quick video from the people that attended the SoFi Stadium trips. Let me make sure. Hope the audio is good. Let me know if you can hear the audio. Can you hear audio?
Like drumming, yes.
That comes with the sunshine, the winds too. All right, Judith, thank you so much. Great job this morning. Stay safe, driving on your way back. All right, so
as you can see, very, very exciting. The members really enjoyed it. And the next trip that we have coming up is actually next month on the 23rd. And we'll be going out to the Academy Museum, and it's like an all-day trip. And the next new thing that we have is we have an acupuncture clinic here at Wise every Thursday. The appointments are completely free. And as a Club Wise membership, you're able to come and join us. This isn't open to the public, so If that's something that any of you would be interested in, that's something that you can definitely participate in. So let me just go through the specifics of the program. So typically for a Santa Monica resident, it'll be $10 for the year. Non-Santa Monica residents, $20 for the yearly membership, but because you're all UCLA retirees, you get complimentary membership. So as long as you give us a call, you fill out the application, which can be done either online or here in person, this membership is completely free to you. All we need from you is to provide a copy of your ID and to let us know that you're a UCLA retiree. And then the only additional fees that we have are for some of our classes and our trips, and those vary. Some can be like $15, some are $60. It really depends, but it's usually for the span of 3 months. And then again, the applications are usually processed within a week. You get a small key tag that you use to scan in every time that you come in for any class or event. And the registration, that can all be done online, in person, or by giving us a call. Then, do we have any questions so far about this specific program or any of our day trips?
So if you want to go ahead and unmute yourself, you can ask any questions. Let's see.
Okay, I think no questions so far. Right, we can jump into the next one. Okay, the next one is our Weiss Diner program. So this one is specific only to Santa Monica residents. The others, you can be a non-Santa Monica resident, totally fine. But for this one, it's Santa Monica residents 60 and older. The seating starts at 11:30 a.m. And you're able to eat at 12. You just have to let us know like a week in advance that you'll be coming, let's say every Monday or every Wednesday, so that we have sufficient food for everyone. And I'll take another quick break and show you what our menu looks like. This program is completely free if you're a Santa Monica resident. So for example, tomorrow we'll have an enchilada casserole, seems like a Mexican menu, some beans, zucchini, tortillas, and then some fruit and something to drink. Again, this is completely free. You just need to sign up and give us a heads up that you'll be coming in to Weiss to have some food with us. And this is Monday through Friday around 11:30. Then let me go over the requirements. So again, there's no income requirements, completely free. You just submit the application. It's the exact same one that you submit for the first program. We just have 3 little boxes and you check off which programs you want to apply for. We do need your proof of residency for this one since it's specific to Santa Monica residents. So if you give us the utility bill or of your copy of your lease, that's sufficient. Same process, application usually processed within a week, and then you can make those reservations to dine with us on the phone, in person, or online. Any questions for this program? This one's a little bit shorter to get through.
Actually, I just have one question. Where are you located in Santa Monica?
We have 2 locations for this Weiss Diner program. We're on 4th and Broadway, which is our main location. And you just come here, commute to the first floor. And we're also located about, I think it's like a 7-minute drive at Reed Park, which is, I think, closer to like on Lincoln. So we do have 2 locations and you get to select which one is easier for you. Typically people like coming here because we validate parking and we have plenty of parking downstairs. So it's a lot easier to get to. Any other questions? I think I see something.
I have a question. Do we have to belong to the UCLA Emeritus to do this, or is this for Santa Monica residents?
For this one, it's for Santa Monica residents. The first one is the one that gives you that complimentary membership, regardless of where you live. This one's only for Santa Monica residents.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, so retired staff and retired faculty can attend.
No other questions? I'll jump into the next one. Okay, next one is MODE. This is one of our more popular programs. So this is a transportation program, again, specific for Santa Monica residents that are 65 and older or 18 and older with a disability. The trips are within the city of Santa Monica with a few exceptions, and I'll show a map in just a few moments. There's 2 vehicles that you have access to when you sign up for this program. So that's the mode wheelchair van for anyone that needs that like additional support that is in a wheelchair or even a walker. And then you get access to Lyft. So Lyft is like the same Lyft that everybody uses, except it's at a discounted rate. So that means if, like, let's say you want to take a trip to the store, you want to go shopping, you can call and schedule that trip through our call center, or you can use that Lyft app on your phone and call a car at that same moment. It's on the go. And so for this one, again, the requirements are that you are a Santa Monica resident. There's only an income requirement if you want to qualify for that low income fare. And what that means is that your trips are either $1.50 at regular fare or 75 cents for low income members. And that's a huge discount even at the regular rate, because as you know, like if anyone has taken a Lyft or an Uber, your average trip is about maybe like $10 and higher up depending on how busy it is during the time of day that you're taking a trip. So this guarantees that every trip that you take within their service hours, you will only pay $1.50 or 75 cents. And again, you provide your ID, proof of residency. It's that same application. This one takes a little bit longer to process, only because new members are only processed once a month on the 23rd of the month. So there might be some wait time when you apply, unless you're really close to submitting to the 23rd of the month. And then you can add money by going to the transit store, which is right across the street from our main location on 4th and Broadway, or you can add your card to the Lyft account and then use Lyft to call your rides. And if anybody needs any help with any of this, you can come into the center. We're happy to schedule like an appointment with you and walk you through how to put Lyft on your phone, how to use the app, how to add money. We will do all of that with you. Do you have any questions about this program?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't apply for the low income,
Mm-hmm.
What's the benefit of going through you for Lyft? Wouldn't it be the same price if I just went directly?
No, so the difference is, when you see at number 3, the trips are $1.50 for anybody that applies just regular fare, right? Your typical trip using Lyft is like maybe $10, $15. This guarantees that every trip that you take is $1.50. Now you get that extra discount at 75 cents if you apply as like low income and you provide proof of income or whatever benefits you may receive. So it does give you a discount.
So it's $1.50 for whatever income you have, 75 cents for only low income. I see.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Of course.
So just to clarify, those who do have a higher income as a retiree can still get the, okay, fantastic.
And then how is that booked? So
yeah, so you can book your ride by calling the call center. So that is, I think I had it maybe on the other page. You call the call center and let them know, hi, I want to go to, let's say, like the Ralph's in Santa Monica. Can you send a car? And they'll let you know, yes, a car should be there in about 10 minutes. It's like a blue Honda Civic. Or you can download the app on your phone and then just call the car right from your phone like you would a regular Lyft car.
So is the discount through Lyft only if it's wise and healthy aging related, or is this discount something that's always out there?
The discount is always out there. And once people become members, we send them an FAQ with specifics, because this discount only runs from, I think it's 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on your average weekday. And then Saturdays, I believe it's like 9 to 2. So it does have some limits in terms of the times, but it doesn't matter if you're coming to Wise, if you're going grocery shopping, if you're going to the beach, that discount is there as long as it's within those hours.
And it doesn't matter, and you're not limited to how many times you can use it?
You have a limit of 30 trips, which most people don't use up through the month. And then let me pull up, well, I'll still take questions, but I'll pull up the map that shows you where the exceptions are. So this pink right here, that's the regular trips that we do. And now the ones that you see out here are the exceptions. And most of them are for like medical purposes. So we'll go out of Santa Monica for the 2 Kaisers, for the UCLA hospital, and to go to the VA. Any questions about about that, signing up, booking trips?
So I guess I have a question. If you would have to have 2 Lyft accounts. If I wanted to use it in Santa Monica for the $1.50, I would have one. And then if I wanted to go outside of Santa Monica, I would have to pay for that myself on another account?
Nope, it would be the exact same account. What happens is that you give us the cell phone number that you want to use and we activate it so that it knows that there's a discount applied. So if you're booking a trip within Santa Monica, within the service hours, it'll automatically give you that discount. And now as soon as you're booking outside of Santa Monica, or let's say you're booking at 10 p.m. instead of within the hours, it'll know not to apply the discount and you'll get charged for the regular fee. So it's super easy for you to use.
So I'm just curious because I'm a budget person. Is Wise and Healthy Aging subsidizing the difference?
It's through BBB, so like the City of Santa Monica Transportation Department.
That's a great benefit, especially if you're a Lyft user to get this discount within the Santa Monica area. That's fantastic.
Any other questions?
So if I'm thinking of applying, am I better to apply individually and then go through you, or am I better just to wait and apply through you?
The only way to get to become a part of this program is to go directly through us.
Right, but I mean, if you already have an account, does that matter?
Nope, it doesn't matter. All that happens is that we take the phone number that you provide and we apply that discount.
Okay.
Because the partnership is, and I'll just go into a little bit more detail. The partnership is with Wise and Healthy Aging, BBB, which is the transportation department for the city, and with Lyft. So we all communicate as soon as you check off that box saying, yes, I want to use the Lyft app, and here's a phone number I want. We communicate that to Lyft, who then puts in that discount for you. So on the back end, we do all of it to make it as easy as possible for you.
I have to say that's a super program.
Thank you. Any other questions before I jump into, I believe we have one more special project to go over. Nope. Okay. So let me close this out.
There is a question in the chat. Is the Lyft only for Santa Monica residents or just the Santa Monica area?
So this program, this discount is only for Santa Monica residents.
Any other questions? Okay.
Okay. So let me jump into the next one. Okay. This next one is a special project that we have going. We started this back in May of last year. And this is for anyone over 50. So there's no income requirements to participate at all, nor is there any like geographic requirements. So this is Wise Connection. So this is digital literacy trainings that we have. This includes teaching you how to use laptops, how to use your iPhone, Android. We've had some classes on how to use technology to contact your elected officials, and how to do like online banking. So we go through all of that. Most of the trainings are in person, either in our Santa Monica location or over at Baldwin Hills. But we also have some that we offer through Zoom, the ones that are not related on like how to use Zoom or like your basic classes. And one of the special like features of this project is that for those that do qualify based on income, if you complete 6 of our mandatory trainings, which include how to use a computer, how to use Word, how to use Zoom, once you complete those trainings, you're eligible to receive a free laptop. And it's like a completely new laptop. It's a Chromebook. And at the end of those series, you will have learned how to use it. And if you need a little bit of that extra support where you're like, you know what, I forgot how to send an email, or I forgot how to share my screen on Zoom, we have what we're calling bring your own computer. So you just come right back to us, you book an appointment with one of our staff members, and they'll walk you through any questions that you have about your computer. So again, this is completely free to join, no income requirements unless you do want to be eligible for that free laptop. Does anyone have any questions?
How long do they get to keep the laptop? Do they have to provide proof of residency every year?
No, there's no requirement for like residency. There's only an income requirement right at the beginning. Like, let us know that you're making under, I believe it's about 35,000. We go by the federal like limit, like poverty limits, but once you get that computer, it's yours to keep. Like, it is yours. You don't have to bring it back. You don't have to prove anything every year. Once you finish those trainings and we have that proof of income, you've earned your free laptop.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay.
No questions? Okay. All right, so we'll go into some of our other services. This is my last slide. So this is just more general. And if you have any specific questions, you can always give me a call. I'll provide my contact information. That way you can reach me. But so one of the things that we have is care management. So we have care coordinators that will work with you if you need assistance with any of like your daily activities. That can mean scheduling like a doctor appointment. If you want to set up like Meals on Wheels to come drop off meals to you. If you do need support with like transportation, or let's say like you are interested in our mode program or Y-Signer program and you're like, wait, what documents do I need? I need help making these copies or finding, you know, whatever it is that you need to apply. They'll walk you through it. They'll help you with the application process. And once you're done and you don't need any support, they close out your case and you're done working with them. They'll also help you if you need any help with like obtaining any like benefits, or let's say like you need help with like applying for like your Wi-Fi, all of that. They're able to provide that support. We also have tax services, but this is only right now, it's only for returning clients. So if you've already been to WISE before and you filed taxes with us before through AARP, we're opening back up and taking those appointments now. And then one of the last ones is Medicare counseling. So if you have Medicare and you have a current plan that's not really working for you, or you have questions about maybe like switching, or you want something covered that's not currently covered, you can schedule an appointment with us and we have someone here that will help answer all those questions for you. Does anyone have any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Many years ago,
Mm-hmm.
Wise and Healthy Aging offered sort of, I think it was called Wise Connections, but it was a different program than what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
And it provided assistance. Well, I mean, you joined as a member, and you actually had some benefits as far as maybe being getting help to grocery shop, or having somebody check in on you, or taking you to the doctor, having somebody sit in with you, that sort of thing. Does that still exist?
That's more of this care management program, our care management department. So they are able to provide that, or even if it's just helping you set up that trip to the grocery store, to the doctor appointment, they provide that support. And they're actually able to go out with you. They'll do home visits. If you're not able to like come into the center, they'll go see you where you are.
Is there something? Sorry, go ahead, John.
I'm sorry, I kind of lost it. Is that membership driven, or just is that a service to Santa Monica residents?
No, this one's not membership driven, and they'll get into more of the details about like geographics, but this is just based on need. If you give us a call, you're like, hey, I need this support with, you know, X, Y, and Z. They put together what they call like a personalized like goal plan of like the different things that you need. If it's like, you know, setting up X number of doctor appointments and getting support with grocery shopping, they'll put a plan together for you and help you with that. And once you're done and you're like, I don't really need this support anymore, they'll close out your case. So it's not membership driven, it's just need based.
Thank you.
Of course, you're welcome.
This made me kind of wonder, because we've had retirees who, for example, have had hip surgery or knee surgery, and they need to get from their place in Santa Monica to the doctor for appointments. Would that only be income required, or could anyone who is in the Santa Monica area get this sort of care management? Okay. Okay. Any other?
Yeah, Aisha, that was a perfect example.
Because I was thinking of that board member who had knee surgery or something, but I was curious if that's something that they could have done, because we were on a board meeting Zoom call and we were asking each other who could go over there and help them get to appointments. But now that I know this is something that exists, they could definitely get some support for appointments and things like that. Okay, any other questions? So for the things that say returning clients, if they join now, could they then benefit from it next year, or how long of a returning client do you have to be?
No, this is for anybody that filed taxes with us last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now we're not open to new clients. If we take in all our existing clients or some don't want to file anymore and we do have like those openings, then we'll start advertising and saying, taking on new clients towards the end of the filing season. But otherwise, right now, it's only for those that have filed with us in the past.
Okay.
So this is just a curiosity question. Are you sort of acting like an H&R Block, or are you just assisting? Well, I mean, it sounds like if you're filing, you're sort of acting as an H&R Block.
It's something like that, but it's really an AARP representative that comes out and they're like fully trained and they've done it before. So they kind of, you come and you drop off your documents and you're like, here's everything I have. And they work on that for you. And then you just come pick it up. So it's like super convenient.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Happy to answer. And if you go back and you think about, like, oh, actually I had this question, feel free to like call, email me. I'm entering my contact info now.
Yeah, because we are recording, I will put your information into the email for follow-up, a couple of the links you mentioned, and hopefully your slides, so that people can see that. Because there's one thing that I've worked on, I guess not worked on, but there's the Wise and Healthy Westside Guide for the 50+. So that is like a neighborhood brochure and guide, and I will put that in the chat so you can see it. It should work. So this is something that, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, think about it like your like white pages that you used to receive before, like those really thick books. It's like we have the online version, I believe, but we also have physical copies. So if you ever want to stop by the center and you're like, you know what, let me stop by and like take a look at the application and see here, we have a huge stack of them that you can take with you. And it has like resources from like different issue areas that you might have. Like we have a section for like homelessness, for like food, different services. There's a lot of information in there that you might find really helpful.
That's a great comparison, the white pages and the yellow pages, which I don't know if they even still print anymore. But I've not seen a yellow pages in many, many years, but that's the version of what this is. So it's great so you can see kind of what the guides are for the local community. Any other questions?
Yes, let me open that up.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yep.
So we have a small little blurb at the very end for the ERRC, but this is such a great hands-on guide to kind of figure out all things that you could think of, from housing to support services and healthcare, that you can kind of look to see what you might need. And I did put that link in the chat, but I will also email it too.
Again, feel free to give us a visit to learn a little bit more, pick one of these up, or applications. We're always happy to help.
So, and I also put the website in the chat, and I saw that there's, you all have international trips, day trips. Is that something where, again, you have to be a member to join and register for?
So for some of the international trips, I believe there's a discount if you're like a member, but anybody can join those. So let me pull up one of those actually.
Yeah, I put one in the chat for an Egyptian trip in February, this Holland going up in April. So there's lots of opportunities for international travel now that the world's kind of reopened.
So are you able to see? Let me see if I can pull up the.
Yeah, I saw it on your screen.
Oh, there we go.
And when you say being a member, are you saying that's the Club Wise membership for $10?
Yes.
Or free for
free for you all.
Yeah. So in the next newsletter, I will put Wise and Healthy's aging in the newsletter so you can see more about the programs and events that they have. And when you call to sign up, if you tell them that you are a UCLA retiree, they will ask for a copy of your retiree Bruin card. And probably as a second layer, I always get an email to verify someone that they did retire from UCLA. So we'll be able to verify that for you as well.
How many usually go on your trips?
It really varies. I'm not as involved with these international ones, but I know that we've even had staff go on these. So I want to say like it's groups of maybe like 15 to 20. And then like the day trips that we had one trip that was like almost 50 people.
Wow. And
we have transportation. We had a huge bus that like took everybody. So super, super convenient, because once you pay, it includes the fee for transportation. Sometimes it even includes the lunch. So we try to make it as convenient for everyone, because I know transportation can sometimes be a little bit of a struggle for some.
Okay, we do have a question in the chat. Do you know of any such similar programs that are in Berkeley or the Bay Area that's similar to what WISE has?
No, I don't know any off the top of my head, but I can do some research and see if we have any like partner orgs that we might work with up there.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And you know,
if you're talking about the Palo Alto area, they have what is called a village to village or village concept, and that is something similar to this. And I don't know if the Bay Area has anything like that, but Palo Alto is known for theirs.
Thank you for your recommendation. Thanks. Thank you.
And also, my counterpart at Berkeley is a woman named Carrie Sweeney. I can put their information in the chat, but similar to how I do these workshops and programs with local places, she also seeks out local organizations to partner with. So I put her email and address in the chat, but you can contact the Berkeley Retirement Center and see about what partnerships they have up there.
Thanks, Aisha. I got the information. I appreciate it.
Perfect. Okay. Any other questions?
Very helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this was great. There's so many local organizations that are right in our backyard that we maybe oversee or overlook and don't know.
I have one question. Is there an organization similar to this in the Pasadena area?
The answer is yes.
Oh, okay.
It's called, again, it's a village concept, and I can actually connect you with somebody who is part of it if you want.
That would be great. I have someone who could use something like this.
Or better yet, probably if Cindy wants to follow up, it's even better. But I do know there is such a thing, and I do know somebody that's part of it.
Okay, great.
If you can send that to me, John, I will include it in the follow-up email.
Oh, great.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the information. I don't want to give you her name, but I will see if I can get you the general information.
Like a website or something, that'd be great.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Cindy, thank you so much for your presentation. Any other final questions before we give you back 20 minutes of your day?
I don't think we have any other.
Good session, Aisha. Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Judith.
Thank you. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.